So hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, and I am back here with Jean Gentry, Ewan, and we are continuing our watch party series of Hellsing Ultimate. Now, for episodes 3 through 8, watch those along with her. So now Jean is back to close out the series. So all I'm gonna say is her is hooked on this. She freaking loves it. She absolutely loves it. So it's been a joy for her going through this. So we are going to wrap this
Okay.
up. Let's
All right.
see
So
here.
I'm assuming then that during that you guys covered the Sarah Zoran fight.
Yes.
I that it's so hard for me to watch.
Ooh, we were like, it's not over yet. It's not. I swear we aged but loved it because we were just like, oh, we're like, oh, Sarah needs to come back and whip this chick's ass. We're
Oh
just
yeah.
like, we're waiting.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. It was just absolutely amazing. So we were so happy. Bittersweet when it happened though. We were
Yeah.
kind of messed up at the
Yeah. That's
end.
the yeah.
I'm like, it's one of the things that I love and I hate about anime. They'll make you really, really, really like this one character, and they'll just kill him, and not quick either.
I know.
It's-
Yeah.
they really
But that means
won't. But
that you were invested in the work. I mean, just visually, viscerally, like out of all of Helsing, and Helsing's very bloody, ultra violent, but like
hmm
that, like to this day, is still like the one part where like I still struggle to watch it, like unedited. Like I have
hmm
to take it in like it's in pieces, like watch a little bit, take a few days, come back to it. Even like the abridged version, I mean, they approached it with a bit different tone, but it's
hmm
not funny. It's not this funny haha moment. I mean, it's anger, it's grief, it's revenge. It's like all of these, just dark visceral emotions embodied in like the most of the three. It's like Saris is like the one overtly good character. Like
hmm
Alucard is a villain, Integra is
yeah,
like the hero somewhere in the middle. Darius is like the one, for the most part, sincerely good person. And then she's driven to this point of just pure anger and rage. It's like, oh, snap.
it. God, it was hard to watch, but it's like we could not stop watching. It was just insane. We could not. I mean, we had to watch it for the watch party, but it's just like we just couldn't stop watching. It's like
Right.
we got to see this payoff happen. But after that, whew, man, it was awesome. It was awesome. So we are continuing along with episode 9. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
It's so sad seeing London jacked up like this.
Yeah. Did Maxwell have his revelation yet or no? I'm trying to remember.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe it's here. I apologize now because to me it sounds okay.
No worries. No
Obviously, the final
worries.
product is very different at times.
No worries.
Communication has been lost. What happened? Was they annihilated? What the hell's going on down there? Major, sir. Your orders, sir. Major, please. We need orders.
Get his eat on. He's thinking about you.
You're very irritating. Simmer down, gentlemen. Why don't you shut up, relax, and enjoy the thrilling climax? So, your subordinates have been brutally killed. It's no excuse for wailing like a bunch of honored little virgins. Captain,
Sir,
go distribute firearms and ammunition to any crew members healthy enough to stand. If they can't stand, give them grenades.
but sir, we don't have enough guns and bullets anymore. Not with the whole crew.
Then arm them with pipes, scraps of metal, whatever's handy.
This guy is
Just arm and assemble
crazy.
my soldiers. Once that's taken care of,
Just
we'll
wait.
Wow, that scares me because
sound like fun.
this is
We'll charge
crazy
their
ish.
ranks while singing a jaunty
Well, that's
rendition
the
of
thing. He actually doesn't care about his soldiers. He just wants to fight. It's absolute just pointless senseless violence. If he embodies anything, it's that.
He's like, this dude.
Captain, why aren't you singing?
Because you're crazy, man.
I've had enough. We are not the SS. We are the German Navy. We have only followed your orders in the hopes of defeating the English dogs. But this is not war. This is madness. I will not allow any more of my men to die.
To come this far, yet
Too
still
bad it
not
doesn't matter. It isn't up to you, buddy.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't.
insubordination is the flower of war.
It's like war is his drug, and he doesn't care who he has to screw over. Keep getting that hit.
What can I say? He's hard to hit.
I think he just likes the wanton violence of it all. But there's so much more to war than that. There's strategy, there's resources.
Oh, shoot him. Spare us his defeatist attitude. Go arm every soldier on board, Ensign. Is that understood? The fate of those who do not obey is in your capable hands. It is time to teach another lesson of war. All who live by the sword shall inevitably die by the sword. Everything is going exactly as planned. By the time they realize their destinies never left my palm, my fist will have already closed in around them.
And man, Walter.
Oh,
That hurt.
it did. It did.
Who is that? Who's there? Oh, of course. It's me.
Lord, I would not kneel in prayer for my salvation.
Goodness.
Yeah, the start of his villain story, you could say.
Fight! Fight for the glory of your God! God does not help those who kneel before him. God does not save those who pray for mercy, for those are not true prayers. Would you beg in the presence of your Lord? Your impiety begs only for death. True prayer is forged in battle. Dazzle your Lord with your prayer, and you shall know him. You shall know Jerusalem. After the tearing, crushing, the breaking of men's bones, when the fruits of our prayers lie at our feet, what will he send from his throne on high to bring judgment upon his wretched and pitiful servants? Tell me, did your promises come to pass? Where's your God? Where's your king? What's the matter? Answer me, king. Mad King. They're all dead. Every last soul dead. First you and to your promises. For your prayers. For your paradigm. For your God. All were sacrificed.
And what did it get you?
Enemies and allies. The people you swore to protect. The country you would rule. Men, women, old and young.
Irredeemable. You are truly a monster beyond all salvation, Count.
Good dude.
That doesn't make me get up, does it? That voice calling to me. Who's that?
That's Sarah's.
Who's that? Oh, of course. It's you.
Burning. This whole world is burning away.
Come on now.
Stop yelling, police girl. Why must you always insist on making such an awful racket? You're liable to wake the dead.
Yeah, because we was worried about him.
Anderson. There was a moment when you could have defeated me. You had your chance as the sun set on that barren field. On that fateful evening over 5 centuries ago. I would have let you claim my heart. But now, your moment has passed. You cannot defeat me! Only a human can destroy a monster. Only a human could dare hope to.
Integra. There are many immortal monsters who roam this earth. When I look at them, I wonder, were they created out of the desire for immortality? Many of them desire war. I've seen them roaming the bloodiest battlefields, but in their battle cries, I hear a craving. I think they cry out for death. Nosferatu, the no-life king, his castle, his kingdom, its people, his loved ones, even his very identity. Everything was lost. All that remains is a pale shadow, wandering from battle to battle. Come to believe in Integra. But those frightening immortals are in fact frail, sobbing children.
Now that's No. Ew.
Hey, he just went Kano on him.
Was that half of them that went? Oh. Told him not to do it. And he did it anyway. Dang.
That's the thing. He made the mistake Alucard made.
You and I are the same! You are me. I was just
With all
the
this.
same. Don't you understand? This is how I became what I am.
Demons do not cry. Are these the tears of a long-dead child?
Okay, that's freaky.
Demons do not cry.
This is Hellsing. Everything's freaky.
That's true.
Humans cry. And when their tears finally run dry, there's nothing left.
Just when you
but a
think they've
demon
reached
or a
peak crazy,
monster.
it goes
One
even.
final prayer
They
for
push it even more.
laugh, demon.
But
Yours
I
and
think there's a method to the madness, as it were. That's probably, despite
Yeah.
everything, why I like. It's
How
not
long
violence for the sake of, at least not solely that.
Until the weight of
No,
my
it's usually a
past
reason or
is
to like
shattered by my oncoming
emphasize the
future.
realism of what's
It
going
shouldn't
on.
be too long, my nemesis.
Right. Or a certain
see.
universal truth. I mean, Alucard's having like a religious experience in the middle of battle here.
Yeah.
Who is that? Voices of children? I can hear them. The children. They're all playing in. I should go. They're all waiting. Is that really you, Maxwell? You mustn't cry, children. Say your prayers before you sleep.
The whole
Amen, children.
all those dead bodies still talking. They did the
Again,
same
it's
thing in
Hellsing.
Demon Slayer. It was surreal in Demon Slayer. Oh, is that the traitor?
And now here comes Walter trying to ruin everything. They were trying to give Anderson a proper burial, or at least a proper death scene. I don't know what you call
I'm
it.
so pissed at Walter.
Warrior's death something. But now, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You know it's serious when the cigarette drops out of her mouth.
Mm-hmm. That's Integra to drop her cigarette for
Walter!
nobody.
Is that you?
Exactly.
The dead are nothing but refuse, and there is no need for anyone to mourn filth. Isn't that right, Integra?
Walter.
Walter, sir. What have they done to you?
What have they done to me? Obviously, I've been captured, brainwashed, and turned into a vampire, then forced against my will to tear my friends and masters to bloody shreds. Was that the sort of explanation you were hoping for, Ceres? I answer to no man's will but my own. I am myself in mind, body, and soul. I am Walter C. Dolnace, the Angel of Death. And as the dawn light cuts through the darkness, so shall I reap each of your souls in bloody turn.
Walter.
Dang.
Enough, Walter!
Do not
You
use
don't
that.
do the bad guy thing all that well, Walter.
Kill you! Kill you! Kill you! Kill you! You know nothing of what it means to serve a master. Nothing!
Oh, that was dumb, Yumi. That was terribly dumb.
Yeah, you don't know what you're dealing with, do you?
Shouldn't have had a quick draw attack.
She's just angry over Anderson.
You're the one who's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Without a scream or a single slash, I've nothing
That was a
left.
dumb move, Yumi.
Mm-hmm. We all knew it too.
There's nothing you
What's his
can
name?
do.
The captain or something? Little silent wolf man.
No one will stand in the way of my treasons.
Well, at least he called it what it was, what it is.
Sir Island. Has the Queen been escorted to one of the safe houses?
Of course. And the nuclear submarine Nereid should be here soon. If things take a turn for the worse, we can smuggle her all the way back to the Americas. What's London looking like?
Same as it was. Total chaos. Our last official field report was from Sir Penwood, if you can believe it.
Penwood, eh?
Yes, wonders never cease.
Such an idiot. I knew all that bluster would be the death of him.
I've known some fools in my time, but very few men have raised fools into an art form. Damn! These villains dare rob us of good men. They must be made to answer for all their crimes.
Exactly. Those undead Nazi bastards are going to pay. And who'll make them? Whatever else, and much is certain. Thanks to the shock troops you were so kind enough to drop in earlier, we should be able to clear all the vampires from our confined base within. Let's be generous and give it half a day. It's London. That's the real problem. As it currently stands, we're barely holding our makeshift blockade around the city. There's also been talk that the Queen and her advisors are considering a final nuclear solution. Yes. 3 trident SB and a myriad is all it would take to burn London to the ground. But only as a last resort, obviously. A nuclear attack on her own subjects is...
Sure.
faith. The Battle of London
You
is
don't
not
really want to
over.
have that
The
happen.
soldiers still fight for the capital.
Yes, Arthur's daughter. Arthur's daughter still fights.
Of course.
So, Sir Islands, concerning this traitor at the Round Table, back when some of our junior members suspected Penwood, you were quite vocal in your defense of him.
I was. He was a fool. He was also a man of character and honor. He would have rather died than betray the Round Table Council.
Then who's the traitor then? You and I are all that's left of the council.
Is it you?
Or is it
What feels in office by I gave a warning. Arthur's younger brother, Richard, was dangerous. He would be willing to kill Integra to inherit the family title.
Wow.
Keep your eyes on Richard.
Oh yes, anyone who can hunt down a 12-year-old girl can be considered dangerous.
That was the warning I
Very.
gave to the Hellsing family's butler, Walter Dolnace. That night the attack came. Where was Walter Dolnace? What was he up to? Arthur understood the threat Alucard posed and took great care sealing him away in his cell. But on that night, Integra, in a desperate attempt to flee Richard, released Alucard, becoming the creature's master. What if that had been the plan all along? One could argue that this was the seed from which all that chaos originated. And if that's true, when did his betrayal begin? 10 years ago? 20? Or perhaps it was September 1944 in Warsaw.
He tore my face. Why not just kill me? Don't interfere. Is that what you're saying? He took pity on me. How dare he? Am I not worthy of a soldier's respect? Have I fallen so low that I am not even worth considering as a threat?
Heinkel, are you all right?
I'm just fine. Is Yumi all
This
right?
got shot in the face. Haha.
She's literally had her face shot in and blood all over her jaw, but I'm just fine.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! That bastard! That bastard! Your gun! Give me your gun!
I'm in no condition for this.
Do you think I care? Do you? He's dead! Gotta kill the fucking butler! Do you understand me? Kill him! Kill him!
Yeah, she got a mission.
Ankle, when has senseless vengeance ever worked out well for the person seeking it?
Get up! Stand and face me,
Not well.
Alucard, lapdog of Hellsing!
At least he's a loyal dog.
Can't say that for Arthur.
Weren't you the one that Englishmen look forward to growing old?
Walter, you mean?
You seem to have abandoned your maturity. Truly a terrible shame. You were such a lovely old man. It pains me to see how wretched and ugly you've become. Your body and soul corrupted. A dark reaper to the very core.
Yes, this world is, after all, a violent, fleeting dream. And as the dawn breaks, I shall be ready to reap the earth. Stand and face me, Alucard!
You know damn well that the two of us are dogs. We don't bark unless we're told. Your orders. Give me your orders, master. I can kill. I can slaughter him without the slightest hesitation or hint of regret. I am a monster in his cage. And you are Integra. My hand holds the weapon. My sight finds the target.
I love it when Integra tells him what to do.
I can pull back on the bolt and I can release the safety.
Yeah, there is this very sort of psychological BDSM thing going on. But
so, what will you do?
Even Kristen Freeman's done interviews about it, and he's pretty much said that Alucard's like so bored, and he's like, this woman's got spunk. I like her. I like her bossing me around. The original that the original one had. Like they're not supposed to be good, redeemable witches. They're supposed to be evil. Just theater.
Just say it. Just say it.
Say the words.
I think I'm a smoke right now.
Integra! Say it! Say the words!
You want me to,
Now
don't you?
search and destroy! Search and destroy! Servant, you have your standing orders. Nothing's changed. Annihilate all forces that dare oppose us. Crush all obstacles that stand before you and push forward, regardless of what it is. Regardless of who it is! Destroy anyone in your way.
Right there! Did you all hear that? She finally said the words!
Yes, my master.
Excellent. Just perfect. You were a master worthy of my years of service.
However this has happened to you, I no longer care. You're nothing but my enemy now. You are Hellsing's enemy. You are Britain's enemy. You are nothing but a traitor. It is my pleasure to destroy you.
Red said the integral fair recreates everything. To think I called you an amateur. It appears I owe you an apology. At long last, you have become worthy of this battle. You are now my lovely, enormously dangerous arch-enemy whom I must defeat at all costs. Fate has dealt our hand. Now, come. I call your bet.
Das Dritte Reich, sagen Sie, herzlich willkommen.
Go on. Go to
The
him.
second part is very darkly funny.
Go to him.
Yes, it's about time.
Master,
Go. Now. Our master will have need of you in there. Help her put an end to this madness.
I love how her arm is missing,
50 years.
but I don't mind.
Yeah,
It's
it
so
says that.
cool.
My own bad.
She probably could reform her arm, given that she's a true vampire now. I guess she doesn't think to do so.
I know this is all to say
Yeah.
under these circumstances. But, well, thank you for everything you've done for me. Take care.
Yeah. He did make her that gun. That really, really big gun.
You as well.
Come along.
Yes!
Farewell, Walter. Farewell.
You turn your back on her, she turns her back on you.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, welcome!
I've had enough.
I know.
He was not in the mood.
He's an annoying little so-and-so.
Remarkable women, don't you think? They are mine now. Mine alone. My dear master to whom I belong. My darling servant, mine to mold. They are lost to you forever.
Put that knife in and twist it.
Alucard's not wrong necessarily.
Nope, he's dead to right.
Did I make You angry? Get angry! This foolish plot of yours ends today! Eat this!
Dang.
You once told me, Alucard, that true immortals don't exist. You might be onto something, so let's put it to the test. Let's keep killing you till you stay down.
I'm from the future, Walter. That won't work.
Really?
This how you gonna do it?
The Black Hound of Baskerville. Learn to heal, mongrel. So what's next? What clever little trick do you have for me, Alucard? Offer some proof of your worth. Did you forget who made that gun for you?
That's right.
That gun was meant to defeat Anderson, and I'm no Anderson.
Let's just say Alucard's engaging in a bit of this.
Oh my. Oh, it's him! Oh dear, what was his name? Oh, that's right, he's the brother.
He's Luke, Warrant Officer Luke Valentine. I recall he was eaten by the dog. Now, with the dog dead, he's able to manifest himself once more.
What is this? What's happened to me?
That dude.
What the hell's going on here?
I almost forgot about him. Oh, well, no worries.
They didn't expect to see you again, Luke Valentine.
Yeah.
Excellent. One can always find use for a spare Nazi vampire. My body is starting to give out. I prepared for this. I rebelled knowing this would happen. This was always inevitable.
You're back! Well, aren't you a tough one to digest? I always thought you were nothing but shit. Walter, you've made yourself a little puppet. Adorable.
Not yet. Soon. Not finished. I can't die before I finish killing him.
Just as I thought, we put him through the process too quickly. It was risky surgery to begin with.
We gave him everything we had to give. And in return for these gifts, we've taken from him everything of value. His life, his master, his honor, his loyalty. And if it still wasn't enough, he lives on borrowed time.
Let's be fair, Major. You didn't take that from him. He willingly gave that up for his last chance to actually kill Alucard.
And when the
Foolish choice on his.
He shall be no more. We have all invested the last 50 years preparing for this fight. 50 years to prepare for one glorious night of battle. against the mighty Alucard. The cards have been dealt, and it's all down to one hand. Winner takes all, and his opponent holds the joker. Show us what you're made of, Walter C. Dolness!
Well, like, how many is that you're destroying the whole city of London? There are like millions of innocent people get caught in the crossfire here, Brown.
That was very good shooting. Well done, Luke Valentine. Your talents were obviously wasted inside that door. And that's checkmate.
You've broken my new toy. Still, I've got you cornered. This is it, Alucard!
Yes, it's time to put an end to this dance.
Oh. I mean, he'll just throw him back, right? I don't think you can hold on much longer. Especially since your monocle fell out.
Yeah.
The heart. It's not over without the heart. His heart. Just his heart.
I don't know, dude.
It's wrong. No, it isn't him.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good try, though. Who knew it would
Girly
be
board.
But it turns out that dog food will do in a pinch. Well, come on then, Angel of Death. Stand up. You're not going to let this all end with just one punch, are you, kid? Whatever it is you did to change yourself into this, it doesn't seem too reliable. You're not regenerating. You're just wearing that body down to nothing. So what's the plan then? I mean, look at you. You've
Oh,
burned
she's
through
in
the height of your
Valentine's
power.
clothes.
You're not going to be able to hold that form much longer. So where do
His
you
entire different gender. He's transformed himself into a woman.
Or maybe you'll slip further back into childhood.
Oh.
Hello, little Walter. Haven't seen that face in 60 years.
Bastard! What sort of game are you playing? Answer me!
What game am I playing? Really? No. This game is all yours. I'm just better at playing it, foolish child. The trappings of mortal forms mean nothing to me. I explained all of this to you 60 years ago. And still, you thought your betrayal had the slightest chance of succeeding? Not a very good listener, are you? It hardly matters. When all is said and done, this is really nothing more than a childish squabble. And since your form now so perfectly reflects this, I felt it would be rude not to follow suit.
Man,
It's the nature of battle.
Alucard is toxic
Until you
trash
defeat
talk.
what cowers you cannot truly become yourself. But to do that, you must break the shackles that hold you down. Just as I did. Just as Anderson and even the Major did. We have all gone through the metamorphosis you're experiencing. From the moment we met, you wanted to fight me. Otherwise, how could you ever move forward? Would you even know how? Were you afraid of becoming useless? Were you afraid of getting old? Or maybe you were afraid of being forgotten? Little John Bull, don't make me laugh. You're the one playing games. Look at you. 60 years and in your heart you're still the same. Just a scrawny brat. Now, come on. Show me.
Okay.
Sounds like they're really going at it. Tearing through Nazis, master and servant. Look at what your beloved Major has wrought. Tell me, Walter, any last requests? The carnage is reaching its crescendo. It's time for Hellsing to take center stage.
Dang. She's not getting hit at all.
Yeah, we're aiming stormtroopers, and she has a vampire protecting us. They were already dead.
Mm-hmm.
What took you so long? Please take me down, Fräulein. You do me a kindness.
They all die with a smile.
Yeah.
They smile because death is what they came here to obtain.
If they wanted it so damn badly, they should have staked themselves, or jumped into a fire, or maybe not become vampires at all!
You make it sound so simple, little girl. But you see, mere death means absolutely nothing to us. I blush to admit it, but we've painted ourselves into a bit of a corner. For all of our successes this night, we are relics of a bygone age. Never again, they cried, pushing us out of mind, denying us our legacy. But none of us are eager to die. None of us want our existence to simply stop. Like a watch, no one will bother to wind up. That would be pointless. If we are to die, it must be a battle that shakes the very timbers of Valhalla, and nothing less. That is what brought us here. The sense of a worthy fight.
Which is not what happened here.
But nothing fills us, nothing sates this appetite. The good people of London were just a snack. The world is a big place, and a man might murder his neighbor for a multitude of reasons. I got the potential. There is pleasure in a rout, but
You see, the Major talks of the glory of dying in battle without actually dying in battle. He makes a great politician.
Absolutely.
There must be Sturm und Drang like the world has never dared imagine.
Talk so much smack and do
Otherwise, we
nothing.
are like the crew of Wagner's Flying Dutchman, drifting forever. That is what you mean to us. Our last chance to come ashore. I tip my hat to you, Hellsing, thou royal order of Protestant knights. You are wonderful, truly. You bring us something precious. Victory or death. Which one, I do not know. But it will take some time.
Master Integra, you need to go on ahead. Cyrus, find him.
My cat's
and
watching
skewer
this
that
on the
little
other
toad.
screen.
Every word out of his mouth.
He's just sitting there like
If I have to keep hearing it, I'll go
transfixed.
mad.
My cat is currently napping on my bed. For most of the day.
Mine, it's funny. If it's video games or anime, he'll stop and he'll just sit there and just like look. And he's just transfixed.
Such a good dog. Now play dead.
The hell?
This game you play is high stakes, Walker. And you're all in. You don't have a single face card to your name, do you? You know how fearsome my master can be. And the girl is nothing to scoff at either. And as for me, I'm going to tear you apart. It's going to be messy. And if you think I'll give you a fighting chance, think again. You're just a traitor. And traitors die ignominious deaths. Always. All through my life and my undeath. I've always held turncoats in the highest contempt. Don't tell me you're so naive as to think that after all you've done, you still deserve a fair fight. I'll make your death a quick one. Besides, I'm famished.
Wow. Bunch of arrows? Ooh. But that effect is so cool, though.
Does blood lead to the giant vampire?
You know, this much blood might even be too much for me.
It seems
Wow.
everything is proceeding exactly as planned, Major.
All variables are falling beautifully into place, Doctor. He is rebuilding his castle brick by bloody brick. Sieg gehört jetzt mir. He wears the guise of a man, but I never thought of him as one, or even as a vampire, for that matter. He is king and castle both. His dominions, the river Styx, the untold dead he's drowned in it, his subjects. What cost victory? What ploy will leave him in the dust? These questions run through my mind every waking moment. Thoughts of him even invade my dreams, leaving me crying out for bloodshed. And now, at long last, our war has dawned. I bring all that I am.
And you almost figured it out.
Is it enough? How do our arsenals compare?
I'm done
He
with this
can
dude.
change, summon familiars, bend men to his will.
No, the funny thing is that what ends up happening actually does almost complete the card for good.
He is a man.
Which you'll see later. Just didn't anticipate one thing.
Why? Because I am a human being. To be a vampire. To taste life into throughout the centuries was a perfect existence. But that is a bridge too far. I cannot embrace undeath.
Not so high and mighty now, are you? And now join your to hell.
Vampirism is brilliant. One can quaff another's soul like a vintage ice vine and steal everything that defines them. Be gone! Mein Herz, meine Seele, mein Leben, they belong to me. Sharing one's life with another and they with you, losing the borders of oneself in a great sanguine sea. To gain by losing. What a delicious irony. It is the bliss of acquiescence. It is the bliss of surrender. And so I say, to hell with you. What's mine is mine alone. Every hair, every drop of blood. I am me. I am me. I am me. You are ruin, made flesh, made beautiful. You are loved, and so I despise you. That is why you are my foe, my dazzling count. You are that most precious thing, a worthy opponent, an arch-enemy, a king upon which to wage war. What you call victories are nothing more than the opening salvos of a battle 50 years in the making.
He talks a lot, but says absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I know. It's like he has like that. It just reminds me of like those Doctor Evil speeches from Austin Powers.
Faithful captain and duplicity. All of them.
It's like he will almost have a point, and then he will just totally just go off the rails.
Yeah, and then it's like you had me, and then you just went some crazy place I couldn't follow. It's
Through four. At last.
Exactly. It's like I am human no matter what. It's like, no, you're not. I know your secret.
Walter who carries the day. I think he'll destroy them both. He is less than a man, but also much more. A century ago, his reign of terror paralyzed London. 500 years ago, he held back the Ottoman Empire. If that great river of blood meets his lips, the game is lost. He'll knock aside the chessboard like a petulant child. Life and death, he's cheated them both for centuries. How does one go about slaying such a force of nature? Do you cut through wave after wave of thralls on his and take his head like one of the Teutonic knights of old? Nein. He'll simply summon more of his stolen blood. But that could work in my favor, because my enemy's greatest strength is also his Achilles heel. Tyrants have always been especially susceptible to poison.
Really? Come on, girl.
I can't. He's too strong.
Come on,
girl.
We have to give you the get off your son of a bitch type of thing. You have to go all Mickey on you.
Oh, pink girl, you got this.
I'm sorry. Master.
Laying down on the job. That isn't like you. On your feet.
I was wondering when he was going to
Don't
show
get
up.
I have to call you my
Show up.
And I know how much you hate that. You've gotten rusty, n'est-ce pas? It doesn't take two eyes to see that. Anyway, now that you've shook off the dust, let's give him the what for. Together, we'll kick this mongrel ass all the way back to Berlin. Don't get fancy. Lay into him. Make it hurt.
Gotcha.
You think?
Oh.
Would you believe this guy? A wolfman with a flair for the theatrical.
Yeah.
What is the world coming to, ma chère?
Bloody werewolves.
What's this? It's a gold tooth. Oh God! Is all this
Disgusting. It's plunder from when they ransacked Europe half a century ago.
Mm-hmm.
These bastards shook out whole countries like piggy banks, taking everything of value,
Even their
no matter
feelings.
how small. Everything from gold ingots and wads of cash, down to pocket watches, gold teeth. They're fearsome shoot stuff. They think their niches were dream, but they're just vultures picking at the dead. They're a bunch of misfits who think war is a costume ball. The Invisible Army? The Knights of Steel? Ha! What a pack of losers.
silver? But couldn't this...
What a good doggy. Giving you the tools to put you down.
He led me here on purpose.
So be it. Le chien d'attaque wants to die. Oblige him, ma chère.
I hardly think you're in a position for calling someone an attack dog.
Touché.
Oh, and I'd really prefer it if you didn't smoke inside of me.
It's coming. Take the hit.
Right.
I don't think you'll hear that line anywhere else.
Now.
Well, there are so many jokes that can be made about him being inside her now, but
Yeah.
I'll refrain.
You. My turn. He's not phased.
Doesn't matter.
Let's do this.
Right. Give him hell. You took these in the camps. And finally, your sins from 50 years ago have all come home to bite you. That's what happens when you mess with ma chère. She takes your hearts. Adieu, chien d'attaque.
Ah, spew it everywhere.
He looked like a child who just woke up from a pleasant dream. These men, they've been trapped in the same dream since World War II. But tonight, Mr. Bernadotte, I wake them up. All of them.
Yes. Yes, you will. Now end this charade. Grind those antiques down into dust. Go. En avant.
We'll have Hellsing Ultimate there, all 10 episodes.
Oh, okay. Check that out. Tegra on a mission.
Oh, yeah.
Show yourself.
Ah, willkommen. Fraulein, I'm so glad we finally get to meet each other in the flesh. I don't think that gun is going to be very helpful. Sorry. I should have warned you about the glass. I feared you might not make it here in time for the main event. What a tragedy that would have been. You see, this extravaganza is one night only. Luckily, I've got the best seat in the house and the winsome Hellsing on my arm.
You coward!
You are
If
in.
someone ever looks at you like that, all they have is your death on their mind.
Yeah.
You know, you only see this sort of thing once a century. In fact, the last time this happened was back in 1898. It's been a while, yeah. But this time, the tragic hero Alucard will utterly cease to exist when the curtain falls.
He'll what?
Ah, man.
The poison.
Can't stand this little booger.
I can't look.
Like, didn't Integra shoot your ass in the head?
This is more.
That's the thing. The way his powers work is that so long as he's aware of himself, he can always come back.
Ah.
Dear Walter, care to dance?
Oh, yes. I'll see it through to the end. I just need time. This isn't over. Major! I beg you! Give me more time!
Nah. It's already done. It's too
Nope.
late.
Mm-hmm.
It is too late for everything.
Take your best shot, little boy.
That was so gross. Yeah, it's so cool.
Sailed. You cannot win now, no matter what. Yeah, not to belabor the point, but this was a one-time deal. I gave you the proverbial keys to the kingdom, the blank check, the golden ticket into the chocolate factory. Your second chance to defeat Alucard man to man, and you botched it, Walter. 1,000 Nazi vampires of the last battalion. 3,000 zealots fighting in the Vatican's Ninth Crusade. The Iscariot organization. Our hirsute captain. The papist Anderson. And the sum total of your own life, Walter.
Yes.
They were sacrificed, all of them, to allow for this moment. This once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Your one chance to kill Alucard. And still, you can't best him. How many lives have been floating around in his gut? 1 million? 2 million, perhaps? Victory is now lost to you, Walter. Your sole reason for living has just gone up in smoke.
You've been deluding yourself, traitor. Use your head. You couldn't win if you tried 1,000 times. In the end, Anderson wasn't strong enough to beat you. And if he couldn't do it, you haven't a chance in hell. You could face me every day for 1,000 years, Walter. And I'd tear you apart each time.
The king has no moves left. Checkmate. I've won. You are bested, Alucard.
Almost.
Your defeat.
Hardly. I've never been stronger. Me defeated? Defeated? You presume much in saying that. My strength is at its peak, Professor Hellsing. I am unstoppable. I am unstoppable. I can never lose. Not ever. Wait. Sunrise. I've seen this. Is this the past? Or is this happening now? I don't know. I remember.
Do you?
I remember. I've seen its dawn. That morning, the sky looked just like this. Every time I die, this is the vision that meets my eyes. And every time I think, how lovely that sunlight, which I forsook so many centuries ago.
I love this whole river of eyes effect.
Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets.
Every time Alucard gets too big for his britches, somehow he gets sent back down to earth, as it were.
What's this?
What have you done? Answer me! It's more a question of where. He absorbed the essence of Warrant Officer Schrödinger. But as you can see, this meal isn't quite agreeing with him, is it, mein Fräulein? By drinking Schrödinger's blood, Alucard has become the paradoxical cat. He is now shackled by infinite possibility. A gesture tracing its unknowable tail across the endless vista. As long as he is self-aware, he is everywhere and nowhere. But that conundrum is now multiplied by the millions of lives and consciousnesses within Alucard. To wit, he is no longer capable of recognizing himself. What's it all mean, you ask? Alucard is kaput, gone, not alive, dead, or even undead. He has become abstraction. He is an imaginary number.
Alucard! Don't keep your eyes! Heed my voice!
Oh, come on now.
Alucard!
The Major committed the perfect murder. There's only one thing he didn't anticipate.
Don't leave me!
I fear I must disobey you. Farewell, Integra.
Oh, hell no.
Everything I had, I gave for this moment. And in this moment, I knew everything he had. How How long have I waited for this day? The thought of it pulled me forward decade after decade. I admit, after all the defeats I have known, victory's taste is strange to me.
Bastard. I'll end you.
This victory, it is hints of blood and of iron. I love it.
This fool.
Which one of you will kill me? Or maybe I put a bullet into your pretty little head.
Was it all worth it, Walter?
The great Alucard is dead! He's dead!
Gank.
And I still stand.
Do you, though?
Damn it all to hell. I wanted Alucard bested. That was the bloody point. That's what I got. Why does it feel so...
Oh, well, I guess we didn't see that coming, did we?
You butchered me. Throwing your head off isn't just a lord's luck. It's a pleasure. So
Ankle, revenge, won't solve anything.
The traitor's death is exactly what I deserve. Fire when ready. I shall not dodge it. Volta Sidones, the angel of death. I kill you in the name of God.
Oh, please, honey. To the name Yumi.
I know. Oh, come on, take a shot.
Scared. Damn you! I'm not scared!
You had a bullet?
I don't expect the sniper rifle to have too many bullets.
I've got more. You can shoot at me until your clip runs dry. But no one dies without the mage's permission. Wait, where are you going? Come back! Come back! I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Kill you! Kill you! Kill you!
He's like, someplace I gotta be.
He learned his lesson too late.
Ew.
To reach him.
Well, it's nice to finally meet you in person, child. You joined us at the absolute perfect moment. I am at something of a crossroads, it seems. Alucard has been my archenemy for many decades, but now the position of archenemy has fallen vacant. seeing as how you're his closest compatriots, I think the title of archenemy should fall upon your shoulders. Don't be shy, ladies. Your nemesis is here, right in front of you. Don't squander this moment. Wreak delicious
You don't
revenge.
need to give Integra a reason. You really don't.
Or am I too much?
Do it, Ceres.
Yes.
Shoot him.
Yes.
Now. Fire! Fire upon this madman! Erase his villainy from the earth!
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Basically.
You built too strong a shield, Doctor.
Oh, don't worry, she'll keep coming.
Basically.
Look at that hot corner! 88 millimeters! Yes!
She has so many guns. I love it. And the shells drop.
Burn in hell, you swine.
I will. But not yet. Sorry, disappoint you, Hellsing.
Impossible. I saw the shell hit you. You're dead.
That's where you're wrong.
Not quite.
I have never been more alive.
He's a machine.
Good gracious.
Freaking cyborg.
Didn't your mother?
He's a freaking cyborg.
Machinery aside, I am just as human now as I ever was, Fraulein.
Liar, you're a giant hypocrite.
A clockwork monstrosity.
Deny it all you want. My humanity is not in question. I still have that one trait that puts us in ascendance even above the angels. It is my will that drives me. The vampires you were so happy to keep in your employ. Without the lifeblood of others to keep them going, they would shamble to a halt. If it's a monster you want, look no further than Alucard and this little one, playing at immortality. Don't mention me in the same breath as that.
But you gave him the secret to immortality, you idiot.
I am heir to something Alucard can only steal. Even if I were reduced to nothing more than a brain in a jar, synapses firing in a sea of pure thought. I am human, just like you are. Within me rests a human soul. And a human's will, precious beyond all worth. He smiles at you in the form of a young girl, or pulls at your heartstrings in the guise of a weary veteran. So many faces the monster has, and all of them stolen, all of them lies. I despise him. Every cell in my body called for his annihilation. So I destroyed his kingdom and
you think you're not a monster? All the people the Nazis damned and murdered? You think you didn't steal lives? Buddy, really?
He was a casualty to my will.
Sorry, but his speeches get on my nerves after a certain point.
It really does. His speeches, I'm just like, oh my God, can somebody put a bullet in this dude and end it?
dawning of mankind. This is the battle cry. It just happened to be more literal in my case. That
He's just a
battle cry,
try hard. That's
those thoughts are running through me. I planted the seeds of this war half a century ago. Now, show me what has blossomed.
It's
not happening, dude.
Wait.
I finally hit something.
Yeah, the ground.
Ah, excellent. This was exactly what I hoped my war would be.
You're wrong. No one will think of this as a war. This was just an exchange of bullets.
She's not wrong. It's never really a war until the American military gets involved anyway. So.
No, that's true.
Sound lunatic, half a century past his prime. I hardly think of you as a proper opponent.
Yeah.
You needed to be put down, Major. Of that, there is no doubt. For all your talk of humanity, there wasn't a shred of it left to be found in you. Perhaps there never was. You died as you lived, a cowardly beast.
Yep.
Thank you. Short and to the point.
Maybe bloody and long. But it's only a matter of time before they fall. Foolish creature. Mankind is a slave to duty. And there is no greater duty than to purge one's enemy from the earth.
Yes.
Your humanity was but a pale facade. Alucard can't be bested by such imposters.
Is it over? No, it isn't. It can't be. Technology and science speed ahead, neck and neck. Each of them a baying hound in the elusive hunt for knowledge. So what is missing? What component? What spark? What alchemy? The trail is cold. The quarry eludes me. I mustn't lose heart. I will gather my hounds and live to hunt another day. And soon the world will tremble when they behold what I have wrought. Science that shatters reason and puts the miracles of old to shame.
Leaving so soon, are we? Careful, Doctor. Your best wasn't good enough. The least you could do is lose with some dignity and grace.
Walter, what are you saying?
For all your talk of a 1,000-year run, we bollocks this up pretty good, didn't we?
Broken piece of shit!
Really, Doctor, you're quite the piece of shit yourself. All your toys have been bought, myself included. How could we not? Like the Doctor in spite of himself. Your science wasn't good enough. Don't you understand? Your life's a farce.
A farce? You dare denigrate my work by comparing it to some bit of fluff by Moliere?
Moliere, you should be so lucky. We are the evening's entertainment. And I just wanted to do something with my time on the stage worthy of applause. Life is so damned cruel. Alucard coped with it for centuries. I truly don't envy him that.
You're nothing more than a broken turncoat. How dare you address me like this? You would lay in a heap and mock us? You are a weapon, nothing but a tool in the hands of your betters. If you look down your nose at our plans, I'll cut it off. I will not allow you to mock the work I have done. I am a visionary. I am a medical prophet. What I have done with my vampires is just the beginning. We will surpass her. Alucard's best will be nothing.
As lovely as that sounds, none of it is going to happen, Doctor. Your research dies with you tonight.
Shut your mouth!
He's still the angel of death, even if he is falling apart. I would not.
Mina Harker, the ghoulish centerpiece of your sad ambitions. The only person to have ever been fed upon by Alucard, and then feed upon him.
Oh
in
my
turn.
gosh, she has a plate
Quite
on her
the trick.
skull.
They say she returned to normal after Professor Von Helsing defeated her master, but the beast never quite let go. Alucard's essence hides deep in her bones. And so it waited out the long years in slumber, immune to time, to the Eucharist, to holy water, even to the cross itself, a microscopic transgression against God. I suppose you couldn't help yourselves, really, awakening it like you did. You dug up her coffin like a common grave robber, and did things to her bones that should never be spoken of.
Oh, Mina from Bram Stoker's Dracula.
All you did was create a
Wait, no. Sorry, that was Lucy. Wrong person.
If that doesn't qualify as a farce, then I don't know what does. The show is over, Mina. The curtain's falling. We've taken our vows. It's high time we make our exit.
Ew. That was some Warner Brothers thing that just the piano falls down. Wow.
It's a damn shame. I'd hoped to give Alucard a proper send-up.
But he got that last cigarette in though.
We had a good run. Master integrity.
I have no idea.
Your death is no more, Cyrus.
Yes.
I'm tired. Let us return home to what's left of it.
Let's go!
Well, and a doctor, because you got shot in the face. So.
Yeah, let's roll out.
British and American bioterrorist attack, or Zeppelin Institute. Report 17. US casualties 64,300, including the president's entire cabinet. British casualties 3,708,917.
Isn't this your day for fencing? Not like you to cut class.
Quite. Reading these reports takes top priority. Should anyone care to replicate the attack from 30 years ago, I dare say I won't be able to repel it with a saber at the ready.
God's truth, Islands. When you make that face you're making right now, you remind me a hell of a lot of your great-grandfather.
Fences halt! That's the match! Sir Integra wins!
Flawless victory.
Wow.
That was truly magnificent. The years have robbed you of none of your vigor with a blade.
Don't you start. I asked for Section 13 to wait in the lobby.
Yes, you did. But it's not in my nature to sit and await notice from a host. And besides, when no one could even be bothered to offer us any tea, I had to find my own way.
Well, you can't have the run of the place, papist. Back to the lobby with you.
Yes, fine. I'm a good
Of course it did.
Chief Makube, the security in this building is as bad as ever. We could conquer them right now.
So naive. There's more to this place than you know.
No! Damn it! What did I lose that for?
Oh my God. Meet Sarah's victorious. It wraps around the whole mansion and every person inside.
We would die, but we would take out half of the round table before we did, Chief Makube.
Another day, perhaps. The church is still licking its wounds. The losses we incurred in the Ninth Crusade still cut us to the very marrow. For now, we bide our time. We've waited 500 years. At this point, what is another 1 or 200, right? The 10th Crusade will set all of this around.
I think that's enough training for now. Let's call it a day. Sir Penwood, thank you for a bracing match.
Bracing?
Your form's much improved. You've been practicing.
Thank you. I mean, I have. I've got a long way to go. My grandfather. I was curious. I've heard some rather conflicting stories about swordsmanship.
You want the truth, do you? Your grandfather tore through the Nazi horde as if they were paper. Of them low with blade and pistol before strapping satchel charges onto himself and blowing his Zeppelin clean to hell. Sir Shelby Penwood's heroics have yet to be matched. He was English.
That was you, Integra.
Trying to duel him for fun, anyway.
That can't be true.
It's all the truth. The unvarnished whole truth. Every word of it. I'd like to honor his memory with a new helicopter. What do you say?
You want another one?
Do it for grandfather.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take that as a yes.
I hate you.
Oh, I pity the man. You treat him so badly. I know he's a nitwit, but he does have feelings.
He could use some adversity in his life. They all could. And the sooner they man up, the better. When I die, Hellsing comes to an end. The family and the organization both. It will fall upon Penwood and his ilk to carry the torch as part of a state-run government agency. Hereditary leadership has run its course.
Considering how governments operate, you may want to consider adopting. I'm just saying.
I discovered another wrinkle when I looked in the mirror today. When I saw that new wrinkle, I couldn't help but think of Walter.
Stiff upper lip, Master Integra.
Why is he up there? Well, there's no point. Some of England's greatest women have had wrinkles, so where's the shame in it? And no more of this talk about dying. I can drink your blood if you like, or I can go all out. Why did you kick me? That hurt!
That is not something you joke about! And don't think that master of yours is off the hook. He skipped out and never came back! And if he does come back, I will have words!
Oh, he'll return all right. I know that because he drank my blood. Just try to be patient a little while longer.
You've been saying that for 30 years, Saris. 30 years.
Patience has its rewards, Integra.
Yeah. They buried the rock in the casket.
Of course, you can wait patiently. You're a bloody vampire.
Frowning makes more wrinkles.
Such a mouth on you. Apologize. Apologize, damn it.
Apologize, damn it. Guess who's back?
Well. Back again. Sarah Integra would like a word with you. Several words with you.
Are we under attack again, Master?
Miss me?
Pretty much, huh? Well, given that she did not have any children and presumably did not marry in 30 years, yeah, she missed him a lot.
Forgotten about me.
You're back!
You're a bit later than I expected, Alucard.
Mm-hmm.
Care to explain yourself?
Killing oneself takes some time. And in my situation, there was a lot of self to kill. 3,424,867 souls were within me, clouding my mind, denying me awareness. I butchered them all, until only I remained. I have returned. But I'm also always
It's a
nowhere.
lot of killing.
It's a conundrum. The truth of it is, I am everywhere.
This is the one time suicide, multiple times on oneself, actually is the answer.
And in the meantime, I have grown old and grey.
Do forgive me.
Were you skulking in here to drink my blood?
Maybe.
You need to ask. I haven't eaten anything in 30 years. I'm famished.
The young woman you knew is gone. I'm ancient.
You're 52.
That old.
You're home, my dear count.
Back forevermore, my countess.
And that's the one thing that the Major did not count on. Alucard actually being willing to basically fight his way back to life. All for a dominating blonde woman.
I actually kind of like that part. Like, yeah, I had a lot of people to kill. So that's why it took me so long.
Basically, he had the power of Schrodinger's cat, so you have to open the box to figure out what the cat status is. Speaking of
Mm-hmm.
cats, hey RJ.
Oh, look at him. Mine was like sitting here, like fixed, like, oh my god, what's that?
Yeah, I mean, I find that just generally speaking, I tend to lose interest in shows that, in a sense, don't end. Like, look at like Dragon Ball, and I have all the respect in the world for Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. That whole thing is that it's been going on for like 30 some years. It's very
Mhm.
generational. You have
Yeah.
the first series, and then you have DBZ. Like everyone grows up and they have kids, and then their kids have kids, and it's like if you've been watching from the beginning, okay, it's much easier to follow. But if
Mhm.
you're coming in a bit later, it's like, uh, no, I really don't care about like Goku's grandchild.
No, I don't either. Like I was watching Naruto until the whole thing with Sasuke that pissed me off so much. I stopped watching. And then people are like, "Oh, you should come back and watch." I'm like, I've missed too much. There's no freaking way I'm gonna catch up. And that's why I haven't started watching One Piece at all. I mean, I know the manga finally ended, but I don't have that kind of time. There's other stuff, stuff that I could watch. But this was so much fun. So thank you so much for watching this with me. I have to go back and watch it again, like on my big TV, because this was too much fun. I mean, I loved watching it. I loved the whole story. Loved all the animation in it, and it went some places that I didn't expect for it to go.
Yeah. Though I will say that if you're interested in the manga, I think you can still find it online. But the manga wasn't terribly long. It was only like, I think 70 some issues in total. Like 70,
Oh,
70
it's not bad. Yeah.
across like 10 volumes, I think. It's not that long.
Mhm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Okay,
manga,
cool.
it was a very sort of, self-contained story. It's not that
Mhm.
general thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this watch party series, the manga Hellsing Ultimate. I want to thank Jean so much for hanging out with me, for
Thank you.
watching it. You are very welcome. You're very welcome. So drop in the comments what you think of this, and also drop me some suggestions about what anime to have next in the watch party series. So I would love to hear from you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.